Unless you have children, you have no idea what your roof looks like. Karen Anderson of Roof King is here to talk about what you can do to save money and how important roof inspections are to your home, especially if you're going to be selling, if you're buying. And as we know, monsoons are coming upon us, and that is when we really start to know what our roofs are all about, from the tiles being blown off to leakage and everything like that. And that's where the Roof King comes in. How are you doing, Karen?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Listen, you said it before we came in here. A lot of people have no idea what the roof looks like, and they usually wait until there's a leak, and usually that leak is going to cost more money than they expect, and that's where you guys come in.
Absolutely. It's very important to have your roof inspected periodically. If you don't know the age of your roof, give us a call. We'll let you know the condition of it. You want to really prevent those leaks. You want to go ahead and take care of that before it's a problem, because it could be much larger than you realize by the time it gets into the interior of your home.
Yeah, because a lot of people have the attics that they probably never been in their attic either.
Absolutely.
Because it's Arizona. What do we need to go into an attic for? It's hot up there.
Absolutely.
But I had a friend who had the attic and had a ceiling, and then his regular ceiling, and for 2 years water sat up there that he didn't know about until it came crashing down. And that's one of the reasons why you have the Roof King come out.
Absolutely. You need to detect those things prior to that. It can cause rotting wood, mold, mildew, and honestly, to get in and tear that all out could have been prevented with regular roof inspections.
Yeah. Right now, it is pretty much, how can we say, remodeling, rebuilding, building, all kinds of time right now, and that's where you guys come in, because the roof is pretty much, the foundation of the home here in Arizona, because if that roof is not good, you might as well forget everything else.
Yes.
So as we're looking at some footage right now of some of the things you guys do here, you guys rebuild, right, roofs and design new ones?
Yes, we can build a home from the ground up if that's what you need, but we do have a dedicated roofing division.
Yeah, and so that's really cool. And also you guys are up north, which is very important because wintertime up there, and a lot of people don't go up to visit their homes, so good to have you guys come and take a look.
It is, and you also want someone checking on that home if you don't go very often, especially during the wetter times. Snow sitting up on a roof can cause issues. If you've already got some problem areas and some soft spots up there, you really want to make sure you check that often.
Yeah, all right. If you're moving here from another state, listen very carefully, because Karen's going to show us how we can save money with our roof, because a lot of people forget that, the heat rises, but also keeping our air conditioning. So what's some tips on here that you guys have for having a great efficiency roof?
If you have a tile roof, you can put something called a radiant vapor barrier, which is a very thin foil barrier made of metal, typically aluminum, that can save your cooling costs 5 to 10%. It will actually reduce your attic temperature by up to 30 degrees.
Wow. That's amazing. Now, what about solar? Do you guys recommend that a little bit on the roof, or how's that looking?
Well, solar is very problematic, especially for tile roofs. You have to cut into the roof to put the stands that hold the solar panels up there, and your weakest area is where you have to cut into a roof. You have to flash around it, and that's where you can have leaks. So although solar is wonderful when you have so much sunshine, it can actually be problematic on a roof.
Okay. You said about the tiles. Now, I have to understand, like, when you put tiles up there, you're actually also putting another layer underneath that, correct?
Yes, tiles are actually aesthetic. They do not keep the water out of your home. That's the underlayment that you use.
So, okay, and that's one thing that people have to realize when you're building a house or you're doing design, like what you really want to do with your roof.
Yes, and in Arizona we do have a lot of flat roofs here in the valley because we don't have snowfall down here and we have very little rainfall. So a flat roof is inexpensive and easy to maintain. However, it takes more maintenance than tile or shingle. A flat roof, they have two different types of coating. One is a 5-year, one's a 10-year. Obviously, a 5-year coating needs to be redone every 5 years, but you do need to check that often. Things like bird pecking holes in it or tree branches can actually damage that layer, and once that happens, it needs to be recoated, whether it's been 5 years or not.
I never even thought about that. So, and I want everyone to understand that I'm not saying go climb up on your roof right now and take a look, but call the Roof King and let them do it because they're very experienced in doing it. So,
absolutely.
Karen, how can they find out more about the Roof King?
They can give us a call at 480-486-8040 or visit our website at azroofking.com.
Perfect. There you go. All right. So, hey, make sure you take care of those roofs, everybody.